Missile away. Air Force 1. Break left and climb. The Air Force is an integral aspect of any nation and plays a crucial role in preserving national security. The Air Force comprises various aircrafts, including bombers, helicopters, fighter planes, transport planes, and other types. Every nation has its own Air Force, which aids in putting other countries on edge. Let's take a look at some of the top 10 powerful air forces in the world. Welcome back to Military Zone. Before we move on, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel and turn the post notification on. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 1. The United States Air Force. On September 18, 1947, the world's largest and most technologically advanced air force was established. Fly, fight, win is the US Air Force's motto. The Pentagon in Virginia, where its headquarters are located, is home to the most warplanes on Earth. Air superiority, global integrated ISR, global strike, rapid global mobility, and command and control are the 5 primary objectives of this Air Force. With a $140 billion budget, there are more than 5,800 aircrafts, 3,500,000 active duty troops, 69,056 reserve soldiers, 406 intercontinental ballistic missiles, 110,000 Air National Guard members, and 63 satellites. It has been participated successfully in numerous air operation missions and conflicts. The USAF is very health sensitive and they use physical fitness testing. The US Air Force assists troop recovery and provides air support for surface forces. Number 2. Russia. Russian Federation descended from the Imperial Air Services and Soviet Air Forces between 1918 and 1991. After the fall of the USSR, the Russian Air Force was founded in its current configuration on May 7, 1992. Moscow houses its main office. Participating in the Spanish Civil War and fighting Japan in the Far East had given Russia some genuine combat experience. The Soviet Union deployed 10,000 aircrafts in the 1980s, and at the start of the 1990s, it possessed an air force that met superpower standards in terms of quantity and quality. Russian aerospace forces were formed in 2015 with the merger of the Russian Air Force and Russian Aerospace Defense Forces. The Air Force is large, with 1,900,000 soldiers and over 4,509 jet aircrafts as of 2021. It has roughly 3,400 attack aircrafts, including the Su-24 Fencer, Su-17 Fitter, and Su-25 Frogfoot, as well as about 3,000 strategic bombers. There are also a lot of the Sukhoi and MiG planes there. Number 3. China. The People's Liberation Army Air Force, or People's Liberation Air Force, is another name for the Chinese Air Force. It was founded on November 11, 1949, and its headquarters are in Beijing. Its motto is to serve the people. Airborne Corps, aviation, surface-to-air missiles, anti-cruiser artillery, and radar are the 5 branches that make up the Chinese Air Force. The Chinese Air Force has about 3,370 aircraft and 40,000 men in its Asia's most significant air force. It features bombers such as the H-6 and the JH-7, the Su-27 and the Su-35S, Shenyang, and Harbin Z-19 attack helicopter. Russia is the Chinese Air Force's primary source of weapons, primarily deploying Mikoyan Gurevich MiG-15 fighter aircraft supplied by the Soviet Union, which also helped the Chinese aerospace industry grow. The PLAAF engaged in combat for the first time against the United States during the Korean War. The J-20 stealth multi-role fighter, the first of its kind for China, was developed due to the changes in the PLAAF's organizational structure, modernization initiatives in the 1990s, and significant technological advancement in the 21st century. Number 4. India. The 4th strongest and most significant air force in the world, the Indian Air Force was founded on October 8th of 1932. Touch the sky with glory is the organization's motto, and its headquarters are in Delhi. The President of India is the Air Force's Commander-in-Chief. To broaden the pool of candidates for the defense forces, military schools and Sainik schools were formed. The Indian Air Force is extensive, with about 140,000 active duty personnel, 140,000 reserve personnel, and more than 1,850 aircrafts. These aircrafts include multi-role fighters like Rafale, Sukhoi, HAL Tejas, and Sepakat Jaguar, as well as the land-based missile systems like surface-to-air missiles and ballistic missiles. Number 5. The Israeli Air Force. On May 28, 1948, the Israeli Air Force was established after Israel gained independence. The air and space arm of the Israel Air Force, often known as the Air Corps, which is renowned for having a vast fleet of aircraft, is also very skilled and well versed in modern equipment. Israel has a strong air force, much of which is based on necessity. Although the Israelis have placed their electronics on the F-15L and F-16L jets, renowned for their special capabilities and for strengthening Israel's army, most of its aircrafts are based on American designs. Number 6. The United Kingdom. The Royal Air Force is the name of the Air Force in the United Kingdom. At the end of World War I, on April 1st of 1918, the Royal Flying Corps or the Royal Naval Air Service were combined to become the world's first autonomous air force. It's a component of the British military. Its motto is, through adversity, to the stars, and its corporate offices are in Whitehall in London. The RAF now has 33,200 active members, 3,300 reserve personnel, and the Royal Auxiliary Air Force of 1940. It has 832 operational aircrafts, including the Eurofighter Typhoon FGR-4, Lockheed Martin F-53B Lightning, Bell Griffin HAR-2 multi-role helicopters, Westland Puma HC-2, and more. Its air force was the biggest when the European Union was still in existence, and it was the second largest in NATO after the United States. It was also crucial in the Gulf War, the Iraq War, and World War II. Number 7. France. The France military is among the world's strongest, using some of the most cutting-edge technology. Like the British, the French typically have a tenth as much equipment as the Americans. The French Air and Space Force, the official name of the French Air Force, came into effect on September 10th of 2020. It was founded in 1909, and in 1934 it became a standalone military wing. There are 5,187 operational reserve personnel and 40,500 active duty personnel in France Air Force. With 1,057 aircraft, this air force possesses roughly 300 combat aircraft, the majority of which are 158 Dassault Mirage 2000 and 102 Dassault Rafale. Number 8. Japan. The Japan Air Self-Defense Force was founded on July 1st of 1954 and is the name of the country's air force. One of the sharpest tools created for Japan's defense-focused policies. Japan didn't have a distinct air force after World War II. The Japan Self-Defense Forces Air and Space Wing is responsible for that. The organization's tagline is "Key to Defense, Ready Anytime." Its headquarters are in Ichigaya, Shinjuku in Tokyo. Japan's Air Force conducts combat air patrols and maintains an earlier air warning radar system. Additionally, it boasts a Blue Impulse aerobatic team that has participated in numerous UN peacekeeping deployments. It possesses 745 aircrafts, of which 330 of the fighter aircraft, like the F-15J/DJ, F-2A/B, F-35A/B, and more, and around 50,324 men on active duty. Number 9. South Korea. The nation has a robust presidential system and held its first election in 1948. At the same time as China, South Korea's air force has advanced significantly. F-16s have placed F-5s and F-4s, creating the T-50 Golden Eagle, a competent advanced trainer that has also been converted into a multi-role fighter. The Republic of the Korean Air Force, often known as South Korean Air Force, was founded on October 1st of 1949. Its motto is, "The highest power defending Korea," and its main office is in Gyeoryong. There are 65,000 active members of the Air Force, and it possesses 740 aircrafts, including fighters like the F-5E, F-4E, F-A-50, and others. Additionally, it has an MD-500 Defender attack helicopter, a Dassault Falcon 2000, and more. It has participated in numerous wars, including the Vietnam War and the Persian Gulf War. And finally, at number 10, Germany. The aerial warfare division of the German Armed Forces is known as the Luftwaffe. After breaking the terms of the Treaty of Versailles, it was founded in 1935. As part of the NATO Nuclear Cooperation Agreement, the United States government continues to lease nuclear weapons to the Luftwaffe in the modern period. German armed forces have over 3,400,000 people and 119,871 aircrafts. Luftwaffe was the world's most doctrinally sophisticated and combat-tested air force during World War II. The F-4 Phantom fighter aircraft participated in NATO's Baltic air policing operation in 2005 and 2008. Most Luftwaffe pilots have received their training in either Canada or the United States. The practical training facilities are situated at the Canadian Air Force Air Command Facility in Goose Bay and Holloman Air Force Base in New Mexico. And with that all said, that is all for today. Do check out our channel for more military videos, and make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and turn the post notification on. Also refer to other videos on our channel, and we will see you in the next video.